Hello, 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 my precious. Anyway, been in my jammies all day. My jammies all day yesterday. Had a tough weekend. How's everybody doing? Good. I gotta get my apron because I gotta do the dishes. Look, just a little bit of dishes today. Not a lot. It's a nice sunny day. It's melting the snow we got last night and this morning. I'll show you. Okay. That white stuff is the new snow. There's my car behind the tree. So the old broad across the hall, she still hasn't moved out yet. I think she came back today and got some more stuff. I'm like, how much stuff do you have in your house? She still left that stupid bench that she's got in the hallway. She still left that. I have one glove. My big red glove got a hole in it. So, just doing the one glove. Hope everybody's okay. I did get to go see My Love over the weekend. My Paul McCartney movie. It was so good. It was so good. I think I said that in all. I had shorts that I put shorts instead of videos and lives. They turned into shorts because I didn't talk a lot. But yeah, it was so good. It's on Amazon Prime now. Well, no, not now. I think this weekend or Friday, 27th. So I haven't been doing much. I went to the food pantry where I sit out in the car for. Hi, Heather. Sit out in the car for 3 hours until they come with the truck. I did that on Monday. I got a video on that too about my haul. So anyway, Pamela Cooley. I like the last name Cooley. Anyway, so yeah, so feels like it's getting a little warmer outside, but I don't know. We'll see. This is weird doing my dishes with just one glove. Oh, here's my guy. Anyway, I threw out a lot of my silverware. Not threw out, but I'm gonna donate it. And I just had too many spoons, too many forks, too many knives. Couldn't find anything in my little silverware drawer, so I just decided to give it away. Hi, Sheena Marie. Where are you guys all from? I forgot to do the no kids thing again. Okay, I'll be aware and not use language. Hello, Chef Samuel. So I made some potatoes with 3 kinds of peppers, red, yellow, and orange. And I had some of that yesterday for lunch, and then I froze the rest. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have 10 potatoes. They're very small, but I have 10 of them. And I think I roasted them yesterday, So I think I'm going to just put them in a steamer. I have a steamer. I do that instead of boiling them. So I'm going to put those in the steamer, and then see if I can make a little mashed potato-y thing. And then I'll probably freeze it. Yeah, I'll probably end up freezing it. Freezing them, I should say, in my little super cubes. So I'm probably going to do that right now. I gotta get a good cutting board though. I don't have a good cutting board. I have these cheapy ones that I bought. There's two of them. One's bigger than the other, but they're cracking and everything. They're not good ones. They're just cheapy 40 ones. So anyway, so yeah. So yesterday I had a couple of my Beatles albums on yesterday. So I enjoyed that. Just got a coupon in the mail for one of Wanya's favorite Mexican restaurants. So we're excited about that. Not that either of us can really afford to go out to eat right now, but at least we know we have it. It's good to the end of March, so we have some time. Anyway, I wonder if the old broad is going to come back across the hall. Hope not. Well, she's still got to get that stupid bench. She's got a bench out there that she puts all her shoes out in the hallway. She's not supposed to do that, but doesn't matter. She's leaving anyway. Hello, Hamad Al-Barak. Pamela Cooley. What's CZEGSH? What's that? She's I gotta go get my steamer. Hang on a second. I'm gonna get my steamer. Come on, steamer. There you go. I don't even know if they make these anymore. Look, it's a Black & Decker steamer. What you do is you put water in there in the bottom, and then you put this little drip tray in there, catches the drips, and here's the basket. You put your veggies or whatever in there. Then you got this little thing. I think it's for rice. I use it for eggs after I make hard-boiled eggs. I put them in the cold water there. So I don't need that today. And here are my potatoes. Tons of potatoes. And I gotta use them because I got them at the food pantry. And you know what? They don't last that long from the food pantry. If you guys want to know what this overhang is, look at this. Look at this cupboard. This is how god awful this. Look at that. And you can't. I asked the guys to come and fix this, but it happens every winter. I don't know if it's the wood expanding or whatever. I don't know, but it's a pain in the buttola. What are you going to do? Every time I complain about this place, they say, oh, but it's the cheapest you're going to get around here. Which they're probably right. Around here in this area, start at about, I don't know, $850. It goes up to like $1,500, $2,000 a month. I know I can't afford that. I don't even make that a month. So my rent is only $755 a month. I still have to go downstairs and get, what do you call it? My laundry done and stuff like that. Still a pain in the patootie. Pain in the potato-y. Potato-tooey. Anyway, I think tonight I'm going to have pasta sauce. This was from the food pantry. And then I got this big old hunky thing of pasta. I guess it's already cooked, but I guess I just put it in the water. I don't know. But I'm going to have that tonight. Last night I had Oscar Mayer wieners because they got I didn't like them. They didn't sit well with me. Not my thing. So what I'm going to do, these potatoes, I really don't want to peel them. Because they're so small, it's hard to peel. That one doesn't look very good. See what I mean? They're starting to get potatoey. Some are soft, some look moldy. That one's a good one. Doesn't matter, it's just me, so. I think I'm going to leave the skins on and wash them really good. No, I don't like that one because it's got a thingy on it. I think I'm going to leave the skins on and wash them really good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 potatoes. The rest of them I'm throwing out because they're not that great. I saw this lady on YouTube and she was making all sorts of potatoes from this big bag of potatoes. She was making, she made French fries, she made hash browns, like shredded, and she made really small cubed hash browns, all for the freezer. And those looked really good and all that, but she had this really fancy schmancy metal cutter to cut the potatoes, and I don't have a fancy schmancy cutter. You know, I could put them in, I have a big old KitchenAid, and I think it's got stuff like that, like blades that you could do that with my KitchenAid, but I've never done it before. And I don't get, to be honest with you, I don't even know where the blades are. These are in my closet. My linen closet in the bathroom. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and cut these. And I need a new knife. See, it's got like a little thing ripped off of there. But I like it because the steel goes all the way down, which is good. It's good for a knife to do that. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna use this guy as a, okay. I'm gonna see if I can put you guys here so you can see. I still haven't gotten a, let me see. I still haven't gotten a good whatchamacallit yet. What do you call those things? Camera. A good camera. Thank you, Debbie. You're welcome. Anyway, so let's see if we can show you guys what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to cut them very small. And then I'm going to put them in the, oops, wrong one. Put them in my thing. Them all in there. So, where's everybody from? How's the weather over there where you are? Put this over here. I already filled that with water. So where are you guys from, and how's the weather and stuff? You know, there's another movie I want to see. A couple other movies. I don't know. Because I went to see the Paul McCartney movie, they didn't start it on time because they were having technical difficulties. So they gave everybody at the end a like a ticket, like a coupon for a small popcorn, a free small popcorn, because for our inconvenience. And that was pretty good. So if I go back to the movies, I will go back to that one to get a free small popcorn. And a couple other movies I want to see. One's called Solo Mio. Solo Mio. It's a guy from King of Queens, Kevin James. And he goes to Rome. He was supposed to get married. And I guess she left him at the altar. And then he ends up meeting all these people over there that help him along in his misery. One of them is Jonathan Rumi from, if you guys watch The Chosen. You know, I tried to watch that. I didn't watch it all. But anyway, he's in it. And a couple other people. So I might go and see that, and I might want to go and see the Elvis movie. There's a documentary about Elvis. I might want to go and see that. You know, they're bringing all these old movies that I grew up watching in the movie theater. They're bringing them back so that people nowadays can watch them. Okay, so all of my potatoes are washed. So I gotta cut these up. Put some poopy spots in the garbage bin. It really helps if you have a garbage thing on your counter when you're cooking, so you can just throw stuff like in a garbage bowl. Excuse me. So I'm just going to attempt to make some not boiled potatoes in my steamer, so I can make like a mashed potato-y kind of thing. Didn't have to work today. I never got a call from my boss. So that was good. I needed another day. I was helping one of my relatives who were sick this weekend, and I got a little burnt out, and actually my throat's a little sore. I really shouldn't be even talking on this, but I don't know. I don't know if I picked something up or if it's allergies. I don't know. And I got to sing tomorrow at my choir rehearsal. So I'm hoping whatever I have doesn't turn into something, because we haven't been there for 2 weeks. I know. Anyway, so all right. So after this one, I am done cutting up the potatoes. Okay. All right, patatas. Ta-ta! These are the patatas, all cut up into little things. This is the garbage bowl. So, Then you come over here and you put, I already have the water in here, so you put these on the water. Then you cover it up. It's got the little holes in here for the steam to come through. That's why it's called a steamer. I don't know if they make these anymore. It's Black & Decker Handy Steamer. And if this one breaks on me, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess just steam it on the stove. I don't like doing that. Okay, so I'm going to put it on for 30 minutes. But I'm going to check it after a little while. So let me go ahead and wash these items so that I can put these in with the rest of them that I just washed. All right, let me throw these away. Wash this guy. All right. Change my sponge pretty soon here. Okay. So that is that. I should go out for a walk, but I don't want to run into that old broad across the hall. It sounds really bad, but I don't want to say goodbye to her or anything like that. I don't like doing that. Yes, I don't know what my name should be, LOL. Yes, I am cooking potatoes. Potatoes. I'm making mashed potatoes. Well, I'm going to try to make mashed potatoes. I usually boil them and whatever, but I thought I'd try. Oh, and this is going to be changed in a couple of days. Here's my guys for February. There's my love. Isn't he cute? Anyway, so they're going to be changed in a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's only 28 days this year. Ooh, leap year, leap year. Gonna play leapfrog and leap year. I know I'm weird. I am a little weird. So this is as far as I got with my diamond painting. I still have all this to go. This is blue. This is all this blue right here. All the way down here. I just do them in little things. America is all done up here. And these little things. And then next, then I have the other one next. I have this one. 250 years of freedom, 1776 to 2026. That's going to be my favorite one because that's a cool one. And this goes on my door, on the outside of my door, but I'm waiting until after Lent because it's an Easter one. And this here is my bedspread. I am going to give it away for Goodwill. And I put it out here because I don't want to forget. And plus it's big old huge. Big old huge. Anybody want some M&Ms? I don't like them that much. Ooh, I forgot about my water. I took this water out of the car. And I forgot to put it in the... Yes, I have beetles everywhere. Everywhere. And I don't mean the bug ones, the bug beetles. Okay, so let me turn you back here. So yeah, I get a couple of water bottle things every time I go to the grocery store. And I leave them in the back, in the trunk, because it's too heavy for me to carry in. And they stay nice and icy cold out there. I don't have room for all of these, so yeah, I'll just put them here. See, there's the Oscar Mayer wieners. I did not like them. They did not sit well with me. I mean, they were okay, and they're all right in a pinch, I guess, if you need something. No, it's loud. If you need something, are they a sing? Are you cooking potato? Are they a singer? Oh, yeah, they're the Beatles. You don't know who the Beatles are? You gotta be young. You don't know who the Beatles are? Ask your grandparents. They practically invented rock and roll, changed rock and roll. British band. Paul McCartney. You ever heard of Paul McCartney? If you like music, you gotta know this. Okay. That's John Lennon. He got shot in 1980 by some crazy man. That's my love, Paul McCartney. He's a genius singer, songwriter, bass player. He can play any instrument. He's so good, so good. It's Ringo Starr, the best drummer ever. And that's George Harrison. He died in 2000 something of throat cancer. Don't smoke. Don't smoke. It's funny because every time you see films and stuff of the Beatles, these two guys here were always smoking. He was always smoking, and him sometimes. And Ringo and Paul, I think I've said this before. Ringo and Paul are now the only ones left. They're 85. Ringo's 85. Paul is 83. George died in his 50s, I believe, of throat cancer. And like I said, John got killed when he was 40. So we don't know if how he would have died otherwise. But that wasn't his fate. Yeah. So if you don't know who they are, look them up. If you like music, look them up. They've got some really cool stuff. They changed rock and roll. After Elvis, they were like the Beatles. Everybody who's had a band, even famous people, they all say the Beatles. They were the best rock and roll band ever. The Beatles. And Paul McCartney wrote music for other people, and I think you probably have heard some of his songs, if you've ever heard his songs. Like, let's see, what would you know? Hey Jude, don't be afraid. And then it's all na 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 na. Hey Jude. Okay, have you ever heard that song? And also he did Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. I'm a little off key there. And then it says, oh, they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. He did that song. What other song would you know? What is that? Oh, and then they do Here Comes the Sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's all right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What else did they do? They did Help, I need somebody, not just anybody. You know I need someone. Help. Did you ever hear that one? What else did they do? It's like they did like 85,000 songs. We're Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. I can't even sing because my throat's so scratchy. And then they did Penny Lane is a barber showing photographs and everything. Yep, we all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. There's their album. Yellow Submarine. It was a movie. There's a movie. And film students all over the world, they love that movie. That one and Magical Mystery Tour. The Magical Mystery Tour is waiting to take you away. And then you have, geez, what's wrong with me? I can't think of their songs. Anyway, then they have I Am the Walrus, Cuckoo Kachoob. They do that one. Yep, Yellow Submarine. Michelle, my belle, blah, 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 blah. My Michelle. It's another one of Paul's songs. Oh, and then when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.